Yo, so yeah, I did the next thing with my. I must have accidentally pressed something, but I did the next thing with my relationship. I did the same as I did with Pookie, and I put God or the universe to the test. And I said, you know what? Like I asked for this, my Kung Fu Silk and all my kids and everything, and I got it. So I'm like, and when I did that, I said my chances of winning the lottery are much greater than like the jackpot lottery are much greater than getting this prayer. And then when I got this prayer, I was blown away. So now I got P2 and everything. It's just, I'm like, I'm gonna put the universe to the test. I'm gonna say, now the next girl I want to have blonde hair, blue eyes, big tits and thighs, just like that Ice-T song I grew up with, man. And blonde hair, blue eyes, big tits and thighs, kind of girl to knock out most guys. She got wild in the backstage bathroom, suck my like a motherfucking vacuum. Anyway, KKK, Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, man, stick a gun in my own mouth, man. I just wrote a song, man. It was dope, man. Anyway, blonde hair, blue eyes, big tits and thighs. And honestly, I never really know what thighs are, right? And I still kind of don't. So I don't know where that comes into play with my prayer. But anyway, that's all I said, man. That's all I said. Blonde hair, blue eyes, big tits and thighs, and I left it right there. And then when I got the very first person I went with, and all my prayers, the very first time I get anything, it always ends up being. So the first girl that came over ends up coming over with her friend, and she comes over, and check this out. She comes over with a 40-pounder Long Island iced tea, okay, and a Mickey of this Fort Strong fucking whiskey, and I've already downed half a 2-6 of Crown Royal on my own. And so when they come, but I'm feel good. I'm a good drunk, right? Unless I get too drunk and then I black out. But because I'm a binge alcoholic, right? And so she comes over with, and so anyway, I ended up waking up in the morning not remembering a thing. And what happened was the night before, these girls show up in this dope G6 in this fucking fly car, right? And I'm like down with the car, and then this chick's black. She's a white black chick, right? I don't know. I don't know what she is, but she's got these tight jeans on, and I got a BBW thing going on, right? I guess, and this chick, she's her, right? But she comes with this girl that Haley's Comet, and that's the chick that I called over, and blonde hair, and I didn't realize what it was right to begin with, just like the first everything else. But she comes over with this chick, and she's got boom booty and red hair, and it's all done perfectly. She looks better than. Because she's all like, she made herself up to go out, and she's got this dope car that I'm totally down with, a Pontiac Action, right? And G6, like fucking, I like it, right? And so anyway, they come in and whatever. I meet Haley and everything's cool, and I'm getting drunk, and she comes in with these booze, and I don't even remember, but they told me that I drank the whole 40. I mean, obviously not the whole thing. Obviously, it went around too, but the majority of the 40. And the whole entire Mickey, man, I pounded it, man, and that's what I did. I thought it was a hot shot when I drink because I can like ignore the taste and just go, and then give me about 2 seconds and I'm an idiot, right? But that's what I did. Apparently, I drank the whole Mickey and a majority of the 2-6 on top, or the majority of the 40-pounder Long Island iced tea, which I don't think is 40%. But anyway, regardless. Before they even showed up, I drank half a bottle of Crown, half a 2-6 of Crown, which is 4.0, and I drank the rest by morning. I don't know how I even survived, but when I woke up, at least I didn't piss the bed, right? But anyway, I was trying to like mac on this other one, and I remember one thing. I remember looking at her butt, the other chick, right, with her hair was all curly and red, and it was just she looked good because she did herself up, right, makeup and everything, and versus Haley worked hard all the time and just whatever, but she was my girl. But anyway, she when I was drunk, I was into this other chick and I was macking on her all night and trying to get with her, and anyway, so whatever happened, and they laughed, and next day, and then I was always on this Eminem thing about, because her name was Haley, and I'd recite all these Eminem, like, you know, that Kim song. I was like, about him, I forget what it was, but I was trying to get her attention by copying Eminem shit, right? And it worked, and then I ended up getting her, and then I realized that this is the girl. I mean, she had blonde hair, blue eyes, big tits, and I don't know how thighs come into play, but I fucking don't even know. I don't even know what thighs are on a chick, man. Like, she must have them though, so I don't know what Ice-T was talking about. But anyway, fucking here it is, man. I got this chick, and I was with her, and she's telling me about she's got a crystal meth addiction, and so I'm like, boom. And she wants to be clean, and she can't get clean for anybody. She needs someone to get clean for. I'm like, I'm right here. Get clean for me. I'll help you. And that was my plan. And when I prayed for the girl with blonde hair, blue eyes, big tits, and thighs, I said, let her have problems, but just don't let her be fucking off the wall like fucking. My first one was, and I won't leave. I won't leave. I will not leave. I promise. No matter how fucking bad it gets, I won't leave. And so I never left. And so I got this chick, and we're holding down. All we did was drink. That was our thing. We went to the liquor store. We had our own liquor store. We had our friends in there. And we had points, and we got balling as bottles because she had a good job and she can always afford this shit, and she always had money, and so it was just cool. But she was a fucking wing. She's a wing nut, man. She was so fucking crazy. So anyway, she's telling me about this crystal meth. I'm like, I'm gonna help you. And I didn't realize that when she came over the first night, she just finished smoking bowls of crystal meth. I had no idea I thought she was clean and wanted me to help her stay clean. But meanwhile, the whole time she's bullshitting me while she's still smoking meth and doing this because she worked fucking all around the clock, like fucking 5 days straight. She worked crazy taking care of fucking old people, and she would smoke crystal meth in the bathroom and stay up. And that's the only way she kept going. And I'm not trying to throw her under the bus, and I love her. I'm gonna make millions of dollars, so fuck, she doesn't even need to work, man. I'm gonna take care of all my women, all my girls, I got love for everybody, man. And I'm gonna fucking set this shit on fire, and I'm gonna fucking share the fire with everybody. I ain't gonna be no fucking punk ass fucking Mayweather, McGregor fucking bullshit. And I'm sure that they do good stuff with their money too, but I'm using my money, man. Give me my money, and I'm fucking using it for what needs to be done, man. And fucking people are gonna stop starving, start drinking water and having water and clothes and housing. That's what I'm about, man. I'm a healer. I'm be Jesus, motherfucking die backward. Fixing myself, I'm gonna fix everybody else, man. So this is what I'm saying. See, I'm watching my ego, and I know I'm just getting a little crazy here because trying to be cool and stuff because I know I'm such a dork for real. But so yeah, man. Before I get sidetracked, I got this girl, and she's back, and she tells me about PTSD. I don't know nothing about PTSD other than a little bit from the war, right? You know, I know nothing about it, but she's telling me she suffers from PTSD from her upbringing with her mother, where her mother was fucking awful, horrible, and she tells me all this shit. And honestly, man, I'm fucking listening, but I'm more interested in sex, man. I'm interested in those fucking, you know what I mean? Because that's all I've ever known. In all my relationships, that's all I've ever really, that's the only love I know. I only feel love when I'm fucking doing the do, right? And that's what I did. And that's just why she's in my life, because I knew this the whole time I was with her. I knew that's what I was doing, but I just couldn't fucking, and I tried, and I would try, and as soon as I try to stop, you know, doing what I always knew I had to stop doing, she would throw it in my face and say, "Oh, you want him?" And waking up with big, you know, knockers, and I was just, I was screwed in my head, man. And sex was a ticket out of me feeling like I wasn't worth anything or loved, and it was messed up. And this is why she's in my life, and I just never could do what I knew I needed to do with her, and instead, run by my ego the whole time, just kept fucking me up. And so, anyway, she's telling about this PTSD, and I'm like, "Oh, I'll help you, and we'll do this." But I didn't understand shit. And then, so when I did this Prozac thing, and I went to work. I was working in the truck for Sleep Country, and Haley was. I didn't realize her PTSD was like fucking with everybody, but she's telling me how every girl in the house is picking on her and doing this, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm believing, because Lori's my girlfriend, or my ex-girlfriend, who I had to kick out of my house, who's bullshitting to me and throwing me under the bus, fucking making herself look whatever, and fucking feeling like a victim. And I've seen all this shit, so I knew she was a fucking whatever. And it's not her fault. I'm sorry for acting the way I did, but I wish I could come from a loving manner, but denial pisses me off, right? And so, yeah, so check it out. I'm in the truck, and I bring it to her face, and she's like, "Oh, Joey, it's not like that. You know me. I wouldn't do anything like that." And I'm thinking, yeah, right. And she's trying to tell me she's not jealous, but I said she's not jealous, man. I got another girl living in my house, trying to move her in while I fucking just kicked the other one out because fucking she won't stop doing drugs and she's throwing me into the bus and fucking whatever. And so I'm like, I know she's bullshitting and she's saying she's totally whatever. I'm like, whatever. So I'm not believing her for a minute, and then she fucking hangs up on me. And on the whole day, I'm in the truck, not taking my Prozac, cold turkey, whatever, man. And I'm not even seeing that, but I'm like, you know, like, fuck this fucking shit. I keep trying all day to phone her back and deal with this shit that I got inside, and fucking she's not answering me. So it's built up. I get home, it's cool, man. I'm there with my sister and everything's cool. And then fucking she comes home, walks right in. I'm like, Lori, can we talk? Ignores me, goes right into my sister's room and fucking starts being all buddy with my sister, like fucking leaving me outside. And fucking I got a bottle of booze with me. I'm fucking just being whatever. I'm just chilling, glass table, and I fucking hear her in there fucking like what's the word I'm looking for? Like obnoxiously being fucking funny with my sister, and it's pissed. I know that she's doing it to fucking piss me off. Whether she's doing it or not piss me off, it's pissing me off, man. Because I'm like, what the fuck? You're in here in my fucking whatever, man. That's my ego, whatever, man. So I'm fucking there, and I fucking slam my glass on this glass table, and it fucking makes everything fucking jump and fly out the table. And then I get up and I just go down to my room downstairs. Well, everybody comes running down to see what's wrong with me, and I'm like, fucking just leave me alone, man. This fucking chick upstairs is fucking, you know, she's fucking sitting there all buddy with you after fucking the last week and everything she's doing and ignoring me. Fuck, like, she's not doing it and antagonizing me, man. Like, fuck this. Excuse all my language. I thought I would do it and not use my language from here on in, but otherwise I just maybe will lose track of what I'm trying to say, so I'll do my best to cut it out. But, so then I'm downstairs, and then we go upstairs, and as I'm walking out the door, she's standing there, and she's da. So I went up to her and I said, you know, like, just get out of my house. And she gets right in my face, nose to nose, and I'm nose to nose with her, and she steps back, and there's a stair there, and she steps back, and she kind of falls, not falls, whatever, she just kind of a little bit, and that's it. So then I'm like, whoa, okay, so I just leave. And as I'm walking out, the pit bull is going freaking nuts because I'm screaming. Like, that's what I do. I don't vocalize. I talk through my anger, and that's what I grew up with in our house. And we're not blaming shit, man. It's just it is what it is. So I roll out, and as I'm walking out, the dog's freaking barking. He's trying to bite me through the window, and like an idiot, I punched the dog in the nose. I barely got him in the nose, but I got him enough to probably stun him a little bit. And I love this dog, but he was trying to bite my hand. He actually did bite me twice. But whatever, he didn't like, he was a rescue dog, right? And he didn't like this shit. And he never liked when I raised my voice, but I never could control it. So anyway, I just leave. And then I come back, because it's my house, and they all leave. And well, there's my cat. See, you can't see, but he always goes and hides in the closet. Probably because I'm being too loud. I love you, Poops. Anyway, so they leave, and I'm sitting chilling, and then I'm like, you know what? And it always happens like this. I have time to think and cool down. So I go to get them and make it better. I go out there, and my sister and her boyfriend, who's a brand new boyfriend, doesn't know me from a hole in the wall, but he's walking up, and they're bringing the dog, and Lori is walking across the street on Stuka Road, and I go up to Lori, and I'm like, Lori, and I don't really know anything about her past, and she's got major trauma from her ex-boyfriends and being abused, so me freaking out like this didn't help her, and I don't know nothing about her, so I know me, though, and I know that I'm just trying to squash everything and spread some love after everything that just happened. That's my life. That's what I always did, and I go and I'm like, Lori, come here. And she thinks I'm coming after her. So she freaks out and runs across the road. And then my sister's boyfriend's like, yo, man, chill out. So now I'm like, you want to step to me? And he's coming to me. I'm like, yeah, you want to fucking step to me, man? And he's like, oh, I'm not scared of you. And so we go, and I'm like, oh. And I want to hit him, and because he doesn't know shit, and he's a man, and he's so anyway, he's whatever, and I went to punch him, but I kind of resisted, and I didn't hit anything. I just kind of like It was kind of flimsy, but so I never hit him. I never did anything. I just punched at him, and then the dog started fucking barking, yelping all over, man, trying to bite me. So it was right in front of my old condo, and the old condo called the cops, and cops came. I bounced. Anyway, then when I got charged, eventually I got charged. They said we're gonna have to let him go unless we charge him. So they all orchestrated together. My sister, my ex, her boyfriend, Lori, and the cops threw this case against me. They said that I assaulted Lori, which I never even fucking touched her. Never touched her at all. I assaulted Lori. I assaulted my sister's boyfriend, which I never did at all. I didn't even touch him like that, man. They said, and so now I got. So then they gave me a restraining order. I wasn't allowed back in my house. I had everything in there, my cat, my everything. They charged me with assaulting my sister's boyfriend and Lori. I had a restraining order against my niece. I had a restraining order against my nephew. I had a restraining order against my sister. They just threw the book at me, right? And I didn't understand that. Whatever, nobody knew. And so this Danny guy, my sister's boyfriend, didn't know me from a hole in the wall. We're actually really cool now, but didn't know me, and the way I was acting was strange to him. He just didn't know nothing. And my sister's in a new relationship, loves this guy, and and so I got thrown under the bus, and my attitude got me where it got me. And so then, of course, I had nowhere to go. I never obeyed the law, man. Like, I was always like, fuck the police, fuck the law, everything. It's what I grew up with, so that's exactly what I was. And it is what it is, man. I'm not blaming the shit, man. I'm telling you exactly what it was from when I was a little kid. And shit never changed in my surroundings, so I never changed. I always tried to change, but I always had to deal with the police and everything, so I always didn't like it. So, of course, I went back home and had to feed my cat and everything, and I went back home, and then it ended up, my ex-girlfriend took over my friggin' place and, like, made sure I wasn't allowed to come back and get any of my stuff, and, like, tried to throw me in jail, and for being in my house that I paid for, my damage, my rent, my everything, right? So then after that, I just moved. I moved in with Haley. I moved in with her, and I didn't know anything about her. She just got herself on her own 2 feet into her own place when she tried to get her own place. And when I met her, I remember I went to her place, and she was so proud that she was like, yeah, this is my place, and this is my place, and she was so proud of it, and she had her own stuff and everything. I didn't really get it though, right? But it was just after years of struggling with her own addiction, her own everything, she finally got her own setup and everything, and here I am with no ways to go, and I wanted to move her in with me, not realizing anything, just kind of like thinking of my own selfish plan. And I was thinking, like, if I can live with 3 girls and get them paying the rent, then I can just don't even have to work, and I can just focus on my story and doing this and this and this. That was my main focus, just trying to make sense of my intuition and build my program in this house. And I started building my program in the house, and anyway, and so I moved in with this my Haley's Comet into a bachelor, and then when the landlords who liked me realized that we're living together, we couldn't both live in a bachelor, so we moved into our own 1 bedroom, and we got both of us on the title, everything. We were both in there, and so also when we're in my place, man, my best friend for 25 years, my whole life, would come over, and she actually tried to hook up with him on the same dating site I met her on, and I don't know what the hell happened, man, but some shit went down, and she was not down with this guy, and she was like, nope, get him away. And whenever he came over, he just popped by. She'd freak out, man, and like say that I had to get rid of my friend, who's my best friend, and I had to get rid of him, and I couldn't have nothing to do with him. And I'm like, you can't fucking tell me, what the fuck are you talking about? And honestly, man, she was so off the wall, friggin' crazy and bizarre with all her shit and stuff. But I knew at this point that this girl was in my life for a reason, and so I kept on biting my tongue and squashing. And I remember my sister, because she knew me and how I was and my everything. She was always so impressed and proud of me that I kept on handling how absurd she was and crazy she was. And she was always drunk and taking pills and talking about committing suicide and ending her life. And she would lock herself in her. I remember one day she got locked in my room, and she had all this booze. She would chase pills with booze, and she was knocked out, and I was banging on my door. She wouldn't let me in, so I had to kick my own door down. Felt feeling like fucking. And then when Lori came home and saw my door kicked in, she thought that I was like in this raid. But no, man, I would kick my door down and freaking see what the hell's wrong with this girl. And anyway, man, it was just non-stop chaotic shit. I'm gonna save everything else for my book, but that's just how it is. And then when I moved in with her, I'm into our own 1 bedroom that I'm on the title, and I got my cat there. It was just craziness. She would go work all day, and then I would clean the house. I would make dinner. I would do, this is what I've done my whole life, and I would make dinner and whatever, and I'd be waiting, expecting like a warm reaction, a warm welcome when she got home. And as soon as she got home, she went right in the bathroom, and she'd have a 3-hour shower. Okay? Like, smoke crystal meth in the fucking shower with the shower and the bath running. And I'm like, I gotta take a piss. And man, it was crazy stuff. And then she would go, and then she'd go with her friend. It was just nonstop crystal meth. And I didn't know crystal meth. I knew cocaine, right? So I didn't pick up on clues and signs. So I just kept on like not understanding and thinking that she was clean, man, because she could put it down that way, and it wasn't obvious to me because she's been using it so long, and it kind of made her normal maybe. And except I thought she was so bizarre because she was just fucking like my stepmother. And that's the thing, she was in my life because her sickness was exactly like my stepmother's sickness. She pushed my buttons the same way my stepmother pushed my buttons, and did everything that my stepmother did to me and my dad. And because my stepmother was abandoned by her dad, and Haley was abandoned by her dad, man. And you know, she was abused by her mom, and then her dad always just left, and he would come back in the picture, and he was Papa Peso. Oh, Papa Peso, I give everybody the money, and that was good for him, he thought. But he didn't give her the love that she needed. Like, he obviously loved her as a daughter, but he always was worried about his own relationship and his own life and his own fucking thing, and he kept doing that, leaving her, and just Papa Peso. And fucking, I didn't like this guy from the start, but I kept on trying to like love him. And when I went to go meet him for the first time, anything to do with the family, she got all twisted and crazy, and she had all this shit. She had so much trauma from all her relationships, and that's another thing, man. Her ex-boyfriend was getting to my first prayer. Her ex-boyfriend was the biggest guy in jail, man. I thought nobody was badder than this guy. I thought this guy was the guy that checked people in the PC all the time, and he was a badass, man. He was fucking crazy. When the police came to my house one time and realized that this guy was her boyfriend, the cop who was kind of a buddy of mine. Not a buddy of mine, but he let me off one time, and so I guess I consider him a buddy. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, man, this guy is a badass motherfucker. And I know this guy because I'm in jail, and he was always in the hardcore unit. Like, I'd go to my quaint, safe kitchen unit, right, where it was good, but he would always go to and I was like the fucking hard motherfucker, fucking shit, like the regulars in jail. And anyway, I fucking glad I never went to just because I was cool, comfortable. I could work on me and let my program resonate, right? And intuition to pick it all up. And so anyway, I was like, man, this chick's with this guy, and this guy put her through hell. Anyway, I thought this guy was a badass, and then when I was with Haley, her ex-boyfriend was a dangerous offender who made this guy look like fucking, what's his name, man? Like fucking Elmo, man. You know what I mean? Like, shit, man. This guy was a hardcore motherfucker. Man, this guy, dangerous offender, man. And yeah, dude, like, this guy was badass. But anyway, so I couldn't figure out. I'm like, why am I getting both these girls? And I got all these ties to jail and fucking everything, and my program is about jail, and then I got the two most hardcore motherfuckers in jail. And anyway, so that's just another little connection. But back to her, we're in this house, and she'd come home, and she's just off the wall using drugs, and all of her friends are junkies. And everyone else in her life that should love her and care for her are spent. They're like done trying to help her, so they are getting on with their own life, leaving her stuck with all these loser junkie people who are there for her, but they're there for her because they use drugs, they take her money, they fucking, and she thinks they're honestly her friends. So I'm trying to love and change this girl's life. Meanwhile, she's only got her loser fucking junkie fucking drug dealing friends who then she goes to them and tells them all this PTSD bullshit about me, which is bullshit. and then I'm fucking don't know how to react to it. So I'm like, what the fucking fuck these fucking. So which makes them not like me because I don't like them, and I'm fucking trying to get this fucking idiot, fucking Chinese guy who's a fucking piece of shit drug dealer. I'm like, man, you stay the fuck away from her. And he's like, yeah, no, and they're hanging out and fucking. She's got big knockers, and who knows what this guy's doing, fucking hitting on her, picking her up in these fucking high drug dealing cars and fucking giving her drugs that you shouldn't even need money, man. Like, what the fuck? So my head's like, what the fuck's going on? I've had girlfriends that fucking suck people off for fucking drugs when I'm fucking trying to give them everything I fucking can but drugs, and you know what I mean. And anyway, man, this is what I dealt with, man. I'm trying to get her clean in a way, but all I got is this sick life that of crazy shit, man. And all these people are telling her that she needs to get away from me but stay with them, and fucking I'm like telling them that she's got to get away from them so I can do what I'm trying, my purpose in her life, and she's not seeing it, man. She's not seeing it. She trusts and has faith in all these people that are fucking doing her wrong and killing her softly, right? And so, and then the police get involved, and the police are like telling her that she's got to get away from me too, that I'm this fucking horrible fucking person, and she's dumb and she stays with me, and fucking they're telling her my criminal record, which they don't even know the truth behind it, and so I guess I made my bed and I had to sleep in it, but I'm fucking trying to come up, and seriously, dude, this chick fucking, and in the house, she would be going off crazy shit you don't even fucking know. You're gonna have to read my book to figure out how crazy this shit was, but I reacted like, what the she would do stupid shit, and I'd be like, what the fuck, you're fucking retarded, what are you doing? And I would yell this so people in the hallways hear me fucking yelling this shit, thinking that I'm abusive because I'm calling her fucking stupid. You're the stupidest fucking, what the fuck you're doing? And so yeah, man. And then she would hit me, and they didn't know that it's her hitting me. They think I'm hitting her, and then I got blood. I walk out in the hallway with blood all over me because she's scratching the shit out of me. And then they think like that she's defending herself against me. I don't fucking know, but I wore everything because I didn't know how to control my voice. And there's times where she threw my cat out. We're living in this place tonight in the Lodcast, and she's throwing my cat outside, and fucking I'm like, we're chasing my cat, and then she locks me out with my cat in a place with no cats, and I'm walking around with blood all over me and my cat, and I gotta hide him in my car, and then the police come, and then the police are fucking, she's like, oh, aren't you good looking? And fucking, so she's hitting on this cop right in front of me, and then the cop's fucking telling me, the one cop's like, oh, you want to charge her? And I'm like, you know, I don't want to charge her, but I fucking just want to, and then the other cop's like, charge her? No, because he read my record, right? And then he's like, and she's all hitting on him, and he's all fucking walking around thinking he's the fucking man because he's like 6.5 feet tall and he's big, and dude, this shit's crazy. So anyway, whatever. This was every day from the moment I opened my eyes, man. It was pure shit. Her PTSD was crazy, and me acting in rage never helped it, I'm sure. But it was, no matter how hard I tried and how well I did, it was, she didn't stop until she got a reaction out of me, and then she fucking, whatever. She didn't stop until she had an excuse to go use drugs, to go to her friends, and this is what it's all been about. So anyway, so now we're in this house after fucking complaints of fucking whatever, and then I'm good with the people, so they like me, but they don't know me, and they know her. She's never had a problem, because she never had a guy live with her when she's been there, and so now I'm there, and I'm trying to tell them the truth because nobody believes me. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I'm trying to tell the truth, but again, I'm telling the truth, but I got fucking the cards are stacked against me because I look like the asshole because they don't see what's going on for real. They only hear, and she looks like this. She gets crystal meth fucking junkie fucking spots on her face, and all she did was pound of makeup on her face, and she goes to work. Nobody knew, man, but then she come home to me and her makeup was off, and that's what, fuck that, I'll tell you when I get there. But, so, I just had to, one day I was just like fucking trying to be with her, and she's so fucking crazy and off with her fucking drug dealer smoking fucking dope when I'm fucking waiting for her. And so I'm like, you know what, fuck this, I'm fucking leaving, man. I'm fucking done waiting all day for you while you're just at your friend's fucking smoking fucking drugs. Phone her, what are you doing? I'm just watching a movie. Oh yeah, with who? Julie? Julie. Yeah, well, I know she's doing dope. So I'm like, whatever, man. I'm out of here. So I leave. I walk all the way from town, all the way to the bus stop. I'm waiting for my bus stop to take me over to my friend's house out in View, and who's my church family. And I get out there to the bus stop. As soon as I get to the bus stop, she phones me and says, I'm at home. So I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. Like, okay, I'm coming back, okay? Because I love this girl. And I get back. As soon as I get back, and I'm fucking going in, and I record on my iPhone. I record so many messages because I want people to see what really goes on behind fucking closed doors. So I know I'm going in there. I know she's fucking just smoking mess, so I record it. I go in there, and she's fucking hiding in the bedroom. PTSD. She's always barricading the doors, and she thinks people are coming after her, and it's fucked up. And then the police come and see the barricades and think that she's running from me. She's fuck, man, this shit's crazy. Anyway, so she's there, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I can't deal with her fucking stupid retardedness after I just walked there and then walked all the way back for her to fucking charge me, come at me with all this bullshit and fucking accuse me of shit that is so off the fucking wall, and I don't know how to deal with her fucking stupidness. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. And I recorded everything. And I'm like, so eventually I'm like, fuck this, you're a fucking idiot. So I went to my friends. Now instead of going to my friends, I went to my drug dealers, and I fucking did drugs. I had my truck payment, okay, in my pocket. I had actually $700, and my truck payment was $500, so I could spend a couple $100. And I was trying to be cool. I spent $100 on coke and did coke all night, and then she was calling me all night. I'm ignoring her, telling her I'm on the beach, and I'm lying to her because I don't want her to know where I'm at, right? And then she's like, apparently she went down to the beach and looked at me, I wasn't there, and so she's calling me back, where are you for real? And then, so now it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, fuck, I'm okay, I'm coming home. So I walk all the way home, and then I walk by Douglas and Pandora, where I actually work now, and there's crackers out there, so I get some crack and I smoke some shit, and then I go home, and I got an appointment this morning with a new house with this woman who's got a room for rent in the basement of her house, the whole basement, and it's like fucking perfect price. And so I made this appointment for her and everything, and I'm like, I gotta go home and shower and change and get ready, right? So I go home, and the door's locked. And I'm like, I can't get in. I don't fucking know. And she's in the house, and I can hear her. I can hear her drinking and whatever, and I think she's got friends over. So I just sit there at the bottom of the door, and I fucking literally for 2 hours I sat at the bottom of the door and listened and waited for silence so I can go in the house. So then the landlord's son comes out and sees me laying on the ground, gets the landlord to come out. Landlord comes out and is like, what are you doing? I'm explaining to him, and so he goes back to bed, and I wait, and then I think it's safe to go in the house. I open the door, I go in, and everything's in the house is mine, right? Like I got my big king size bed, and she's got her bed in the bedroom. I gave her the bedroom, and it's a mess with all her clothes and fucking everything, her junky fucking shit, man. And so she's in my quarters of the house, and I just got brand new fucking king size sheets because I worked at Sleep Country, right? And I fucking got all these fucking shit, and I had king size fucking everything, my computer and fucking everything, whatever. And I walk in, and she's got lighters, 3 lighters all over the place, and fucking 2-6 and a fucking Mickey and a fucking bunch of open cans and booze everywhere. And this is what she did all the time, man. She would open one drink and drink a sip, and then open another drink, drink a sip. She'd forget what she did with shit. She was off her rocker. Anyway, so I get there, she's got all these booze. So I'm like fucking there, and I got my phone, and I'm charging my phone. And then I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna drink. So I drink this fucking booze. Long Island iced tea, no doubt. I'm drinking this booze and fucking trying to get a buzz and be cool and fucking whatever. I got this appointment with this lady, and so anyway, I'm gonna stop this and make another one.